Oh, hello. Bye. You didn't see my hand mess up. Are you ready for puzzles? That NPC entrance, though. Okay. Where were we? Well. Oh, yes. Now we're getting started. The birds. Going at it again. Chauncey. Magical. Lonely. Eldritch. Angel. Justice. They're toss bagging. Hello. Also, there is someone here that has a interesting name. Not a term I say very often. Really, almost not at all. Anyways. It's puzzle time. I hope everyone's feeling good. Oh my goodness, the lighting. It gets me every time. Okay. Yes, lots of self-reflection. They're speaking in Russian, I believe, or some sort of European, Eastern European language. I'm not sure. I'm not currently turning on Translate, as it actually messes up some of the English on the screen as well. So, unfortunately, I cannot read most of that. Chauncey, if you think about emulating humans, are humans born with clothes? Thank you, Elvo. And hello, Lechi. Wait, this is the first one. Oh, we're already there. Substitution. I forgot. The title of this stream is named after the puzzle that broke me, so to speak. Bring an item to swap. Interesting. I wonder if I can control that. Do aim it? No. Interesting. Oh wow. Okay. That was nice. First puzzle done. Yay.
I've had a closer look at the Somnodrome. You know, the one that 1K fried. It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal.
Is this The Witcher?
Remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Oh my goodness. This is stunning. Are you serious right now? I'm sorry, but I am highly impressed with what I'm seeing. This could almost be a photograph. Well done. Wait, I wonder if there's actually... Oh my goodness. Photo mode. Oh well, okay. Alright. Enough messing around. Where were we? Oh yes, awkward silence. How does the silence feel? Feels interesting, doesn't it? The power of silence and the power of ambience. You'll feel the difference here in a second. I'll let it sit there and penetrate your ears for a bit. And now I'll bring in an ambient. Better, isn't it? Soothing. It's like you gained perhaps a sense of appreciation for hearing. Maybe. Enjoy your wings, bend over. And then you introduce yet another layer. Okay. Wow, this is really stunning. I'm quite impressed. Not exactly the experience I expected to have. It happens every now and then since we've been playing this game. Certain visuals are just captivating. But mixed with the sound and the other elements of this moment probably makes it more special. Okay. It's puzzle time. Oh, words. Wow. That was interesting. The mining picture, it was sort of intriguing. A quick little lap around, you know, standard protocol. Possibilities. Okay. I'm not saying that I need a big head, but I'm feeling a big head may come. See what you all are saying. Yes, certainly screenshot material for sure. Lucky. Art. Eldritch. that's kind of funny when you think about it. There is a good deal of this game. The foundation of a lot of this game I already am familiar with. That is part of my lack of interest in the story of this game is how familiar I am with the principles of this game. Though I may not know all of the mythology and stories that help bring you to those conclusions, I've already become aware of a lot of them in other ways. So I enjoy it more for the artistic beauty and the puzzles. Okay. 40k bitches, possibly. I thought the big heads. Here it comes. This way. Good to get the right placement. If too much shoulder is showing, then it doesn't work. No brain power. If no shoulder is showing, and it's just a little neck, hips and head, brain power, it ignites. Just a little bit bigger though. Yep, that's about it. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was very nice. I like that. They're going easy on us. I don't know if any of you feel tense when you watch the puzzles, but sometimes it actually feels a little tense. I'm sure that's part of why the last stream was kind of interesting with that one puzzle. You know the title of the stream, Lateral Inhibition. Anyways, the meme that was made about it was really funny. The one with all the words on it. I don't know how else to describe it. It's probably on the Discord. Yes. Eldritch, yes, I suspect that the rest of the game will be easy mode, and that the true, most difficult puzzle is the one I failed to solve. Yes, the rest is just filler. Also, tough. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to, realize it's another day. That's something to be pretty energized about. You know, that cheesy old thing of, if someone told you you only had 7 days left, you might feel pretty energized. And so, of course, going every day not knowing, you could theoretically live every day like it could be your last. And that gives you quite a bit of energy. Okay. Not always easy to maintain, of course. Sometimes you just want to solve some puzzles or go on some hunts. Okay, this one is a green one. We'll also remember that. This environment is quite chilly. Bye bye, dear. Okay, we're swimming. Oh. Okay. Back where we started. And that pretty much sums up a day in the life of anyone, really. Just reading some of what you were saying. Oh yes, Eldridge. That's the Nemo, right? The one freaking out in the bathroom stall. I felt like I was laughing exactly like that man in the bathroom stall. Analytical. You know, it's funny you would say that. You said, if you had 7 days left, I'd probably spend them working and paying taxes, sadly. What's crazy is that, mathematically, if you don't know when your 7 days will be, you could... You're basically saying you are wanting that to happen. I mean, not in a bad way, necessarily, just like you're going to do exactly what you plan to do. And if you plan to do nothing, then nothing's going to happen. You know, it sounds kind of cheesy. But even a silly plan is still a plan versus no plan. It doesn't even have to be super clear and etched. You know, etched on stone, it can be just a feeling. And that's better than nothing. And then, yeah, you might still, you might still pass away while you're working and paying taxes, but at least you went out with a sense of optimism.
You may wonder why I insist on these unsanctioned, unplanned expeditions. Some think it is because I hate civilization and prefer to lose myself in nature. This is precisely the opposite of the truth. It is because I love New Jerusalem that I have to leave, because it is only when I am here that I fully appreciate what the city means. And also because I believe that if I stayed at home, I would one day be ethically compelled to commit acts of violence against those who, in their arrogance, imagine that humans should live in harmony with the chaos that surrounds us.
This game's pretty good. No, the music is not from the game, so that makes it pretty extra crazy. Mixed with, you know, the little magic that we all bring to this experience. It just feels interesting. Well, already I think it's time for some puzzles. What the? Okay. Well. Yes, the magic of imagination. I need to find a puzzle that I can take a moment to read. Well, it's tempting, but no, we need number 3. I probably ran past it. I guess we need to follow the path, you know? Oh, wonderful. So nice. If I could walk slower, I would. I guess if I was using a controller, I could get some really crazy scenic moments. And then this game would take around 300 streams to complete. But they would be really, really scenic moments. I'm pretty sure a frog just threw me. Hello, Matthews. Let's see, you asked winter or summer. What about spring or fall? But I suppose is when I have to choose between both. I wouldn't want one all the time. I guess that means immortality is not something I strive for. But if a robot had immortality, that would be strange. But that's more of a perception, I suppose. Okay, before I get started on this one, just gotta read a little. Oh well, what's good, close and personal. Okay. Alright, reading. I just saw someone mention me side. I can't wait to read that. Eldritch, for sure. What you said about the last 7 days conversation. I am not sure there's any particular path that one can say is the right choice. However, mindset does seem to be pretty important. That seems more important than exactly what you're doing. So that's a slippery slope. So be mindful with that one. Japanese gremlin, yes. The music is from art with a subscription that I pay for. I choose from different genres, mood, and even just things like BPM. Whether or not I want vocals, filters and such. Japanese gremlin, what you said about nature helping us appreciate the New Jerusalem city or zone at the beginning of the game. The arduous walk through the wilderness helps us appreciate when we finally do reach the puzzles. That is a really beautiful way to look at it. Oh yes. I wonder how many screenshots occurred during the B-side stream. Jossie was commenting on that. I don't know. Perhaps less screenshots than I would think. Though mental screenshots, probably many. Eldritch, you mentioned about immortality, about being able to reset your memories every once in a while. That sounds like an optimistic form of immortality, though immortality, in a darker sense, is the inability to erase your memories along with living forever. Is compounding visual after visual, experience after experience, sound, touch, texture. Imagine what it would be like to maintain that. That would be a truly, indescribable experience. This is not my boyfriend. This is the shell that I am inhabiting right now. Though we do look somewhat similar. Okay. Let's see. Full diet. That makes sense too. Autumn is a beautiful time. And my honest answer though, when it comes to seasons, is that each one is both beautiful, yet eventually unbearable. Similar to the topic. The topic of immortality. Eventually, you said you wanted to be able to reset your memories. Seasons act as a reset in different ways. Okay. Jossie, that is an interesting point. I think I need to turn down the music maybe just a little. Or maybe it's perfect. Actually, it might be okay. Don't forget to hydrate from time to time either, in case you need to. Okay. This is very interesting. Michael, congrats on the job if it is something beneficial for you. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. You know, just going with the flow. Yes, Michael. The day has been good, though there are always challenges, of course. Just reading what you all are saying. Yes, 40K. Thank you for celebrating. Hello. Hi, hello. Hope what you're working on goes well. Hello, combat. One thing to keep in mind on the topic of immortality. If you found out that you were immortal, would that relieve you or terrify you? When people talk about what they wish, what they hope for, you know the phrase, be careful what you wish for, and the phrase, go with the flow. There are phrases that might help someone feel aware, and then phrases that help soothe the person with their awareness so they don't go mad. It's like a dance every day. Yeah. Wow. I know we have gotten slightly off the beaten path. I guess that's part of the point. Oh yeah, puzzles. Oh my goodness. Every 5 seconds, I have the desire to go do the puzzles. Yet, there is something new to see. Some new gripping view mixed with all the other magic at the moment. Walking simulator much. No footprints, though. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Conrad. Whoa, tree. That's what happens. That was it. This is a classic. A classic example of why you don't read text while you drive. Earlier, I was running and not paying attention. It ran into the tree very naturally. Be very careful reading or looking at a screen if you drive. This is not a sponsored message. Just a little safety. Shout out. LOL. Okay, puzzle time. Okay, music. It's a tough decision. I'll just go with this. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't even go 5 steps without one of you saying something humorous. Eldritch. What you said about being immortal and deciding to be a cave diver. That's so dark. Okay. Okay. What is this puzzle? They're starting to turn up the heat. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like where this is going. Oh my goodness. I really want to read what you all are saying. I don't know if it becomes annoying or anything. Stopping. This is interesting. So this unlocks the door. And it blocks the blue. So bricks, okay. Let's see, does this help? And then would this be able to keep this door open? But no. Interesting. Small person. Oh, are you all talking about cave diving? I'm glad, Eldritch, that you enjoy those reactions. I certainly enjoy the unexpected strikes of humor and such. Found out hopefully your nightmares subside. Though some might think the nightmares serve a purpose. Wait, what is this doing? It's keeping the door open. Yes, perfect. Everything is starting to flow now. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wait, but that's keeping it open now. Oh no, it's not. Oh no. I think I have to restart now. Okay. All good. Restarting the puzzle. I think I was getting somewhere. Just experimenting. Leaky, were you talking about a monster hunter wild boss? Michael, a cat laying on your lap. What a wonderful feeling that can be. If you're welcome to the fur and all of that. This is very interesting. How does that happen? I'm glad you're enjoying the music. Some have certainly probably heard the tracks before, but I think of it a bit like an anime. Sometimes you hear some of the same songs, just at a different moment, later in the show. Some shows use the same song almost every episode. Yes, in an elevator of sorts. A elevator of the mind, so to speak. Okay. I think I understand why I'm struggling. I wasn't. Yes, there. I think that's sufficient. Sufficiently big enough. Okay. I'm going to have to log in. I apologize, which means I may not be speaking as much. I hope you understand. First, I'll send you art. Oh wait. It's like I'm doing some sort of Naruto thing. Okay. I'm trying to send you a heart. My hands are not cooperating. Okay. Alright, there had to have been a heart in there. Okay, Here we go. What's the name of this puzzle? Prison. I wonder if this can unlock this, or rather interesting. That probably is just for that. And I imagine it has nothing to do with this door right here. I wonder how many squares I can get. Perfect. Yay. I'm making progress. Oh my goodness. Are we ready? No, we're not. No, get out of here. Oh, interesting. It opened like a new pathway. Okay.
Stuck under your spell. I'm hypnotized, no lie, no you can tell. Mi brujita, mi favorita. Sabes te amo porque estás jugando. You know you got me stuck under your spell. I'm hypnotized, no lie, no you can tell.
I'm locked in. You didn't distract me. I'm locked in.
I've been face down in your mercy, hurt me born to sin. A Gemini and she took both of me. Ain't that a so fat and switch when she walk by they feel inadequate. Mocha coffee complexion but speaking fluent Spanish. My body comprehended, my mind couldn't understand it. Guess our ancestors was close afloat on different boats, but now we physical when this big and road she gon' hit the post. Thought I was giving go, she callin' isolation. Told me to bend the knee, call her queen, no annihilation. And I'm like, damn Khaleesi, just understand you need me just as much as I need you for midnight rendezvous. They call us Los Morenos, we both one and the same. She snapping off like Thanos, neighbors thinking we insane. She prays to Santa Muerte, soon as I leave the house. She load the clip for me, keep a lighter inside her blouse. Pow. Mi brujita, mi favorita. Sabes te amo.
Interesting.
You know you got me stuck under your spell. I'm hypnotized, no lie, no you can tell. Mi brujita, mi favorita. Sabes te amo porque estás jugando. You know you got me stuck under your spell.
This is going to be interesting.
A ride or die chick, like locks in 99. She keep her locks to her behind and ain't afraid to reclaim her time. She stay
LOL.
cheap, make you pay your fee. This ain't no free. When she speak, they get weak and geek like AOC. Plus they know we a different breed, blowing strand of a different seed.
You see, I'll have to look back at that moment to see what the musical transition was like.
Oh yes, I love her like PMW, trouble you if you think about it. Pour me a potion, I'm probably hoping I think without it.
Okay, I have to focus again. LOL.
I'm lighting candles and worship. Mi brujita, mi favorita. Sabes te amo porque estás jugando, eh. You know you got me stuck under your spell. I'm hypnotized, no lie, no you can tell. Mi brujita, mi favorita.
This is very interesting.
Estás jugando, eh. You know you got me stuck under your spell. I'm hypnotized.
Because it seems like I need one of these squares.
Dominica,
Yeah,
Cubana, Boricua, Colombiana,
interesting.
todos.
Fancy, lol. That was quite funny. At first I had to figure out what you were referring to. The Zynga. Okay.
Se mustió con el rojo sol canicular ritengo enferma el alma de desilusión
Let's figure this out.
sentando en una piedra del camino aguardo el cumplimiento de
Is trying some ideas. Sort of a feeling.
por venir, sí, la inquietud febril mientras se yergue el enconfín lejano bajo un pálido cielo de verano la misteriosa torre de marfil. Ba, 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 ba. Sentando en
Interesting.
el camino, aguardo el cumplimiento de mi sino de
I do not speak Spanish. Hello, Iris.
la
Hello, Roberto.
mientras se yergue el enconfín lejano bajo un pálido
Okay,
cielo de verano
back to Puzzle Madness.
misteriosa torre de
Interesting. I wonder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a big development. Wow. Wait. Hold on now. I think I may have messed up the step and have to carefully pull myself out of it or else the door will close. Okay. Yes, perfect. I think I'm on the right track now. Oh no. I missed this, clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, heck, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yet I still couldn't solve lateral inhibition. So none of these puzzles matter. LOL.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles. In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
Oh yes, thank you, Sir Tough, for that reminder that when you press the like button on the stream, I suppose that boosts it or something. You know, probably helps. Okay, hello, Jordan. And Iris, hello again. Izzy, are you heating up dino nuggies? For real? Brain blasting? Is that from something? Hello? Fox or Fox? Have you done any flights? In the flight simulator, have you had any flights that actually felt a form of terror? Like somehow in a way that you don't talk about often. You actually had a moment where the flight felt scary. Has that ever occurred with one of the flights? You're tough. I'm glad you don't think less, LOL, concerning the puzzle situation. My favorite mythology? I don't really have a favorite, though. There is a leaning towards... No. There's really not a favorite. Okay. Okay, Izzy. Do you have an alternative, at least, that you are enjoying? Or you will enjoy? Wow. Well, congrats on the open door flight being a success, and for not hitting the bird. I wonder if on some of your flights, are there ever flights where you were on like an autopilot? Does it tell you if a bird is at the plane, or does it leave it up to you just bearing witness to the event? To the prime? Oh, I don't know what you mean. Oh, well. However. Okay. Music. We're going to maintain sexy and slow vibes. They seem to help with some of the puzzles right now. Alright, number 5. anything.
Mother, can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants,
Welcome, Iris.
or anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first
But
step
the desert isn't
to
that.
other worlds.
Desert isn't dead.
I think that sounds like a plan.
The desert is not dead. The desert is very much alive. Well, referring to creatures that do inhabit the desert, at least. Yes, there are some deserts, of course, that are barren, so devoid of organic matter like plants and moisture. But speaking about a lot of deserts, though, they do have life in them, and some more than others. I think what I was referring to was whatever audio recording we heard. The younger voice sounded like they wanted to play God. They wanted to change an environment to make it feel more alive or less dead. But it may be perfect just as it is. Every biome serves a purpose. Okay, puzzle 10. Number 5. Just reading what you were saying before. And hello, Miarla. What you said about Walmart, that was pretty funny. Fox. That's very interesting about the birds. It's amazing how one little creature can make a big difference. Chauncey, it's an interesting point about the Sahara. When I refer to life, I mean things that are underneath the sand. Little microorganisms, lizards, mice, just little creepy crawlies, desert spiders, the occasional things. Yes, some areas may be much more barren than others, yet the barren nature of the environment can contribute to some massive effects that we experience, at least from our understanding. Things like wind generation, winds that spread across the world, it seems. Wow. That phrase, kind of funny that it's said by someone in the government, correct? sure they are time to hold once you hold one. Okay. Hello. Written. Written a what? Hello. Puzzle time. Twice. I already know. Well, imagine the aerodynamics. No, I know you're joking, lol. I couldn't help myself and felt like I had to actually think about that suggestion of putting stores in strip malls in a desert to help with the lack of life situation. But I couldn't help but think about the aerodynamics of the desert and how the barren and smooth nature of the sand dunes and such contribute towards what seems like wind generation and all of those other factors. Okay. Party in Antarctica. Okay. Oh my goodness. Very interesting. I think I'm on the right track. This is interesting. Interesting. This is fascinating. I wonder if you can pre-target. No, apparently not. Music changed. I'm glad you all are enjoying your conversations. This is going to be really interesting. What's the name of this puzzle? Twice. Oh wow, what a big discovery. Wait. Oh no, it has to be red. I think. Interesting. Because when it gets over there, it has to be blue. Unless I can somehow... Wait. Oh, that makes sense. The only way to get blue is from here. I did the right process more than likely. I just have to trust the process. Twice. 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 Interesting. Oh, it holds the red. Okay. Okay. Interesting. This is really fascinating. Unless it's more simple than I think, and it really was the initial blue color that I was possibly suspecting. Let's go ahead and try that approach. Going for blue and trying to get the others out. It's a bit impulsive, but we'll see. Okay. Now let's see if we can walk it over somehow. That's where it gets interesting.
God, you are still beautiful. You kiss, so I kissed back.
Interesting.
But it wasn't so bad. A moment of freedom for me.
Oh, maybe.
Here it goes again. Playing shadows game.
But how it then?
We're still the same. Here it goes again.
Interesting. Wow, you all are talking about venomous creatures and such.
It's new for me taking a break. Trying to fix the mess inside my brain and pull this forward. So many things resting in boxes, asking for a shit. And I'm
This is really peculiar.
here it goes again. Playing shadows game. Nothing really changed, it's still the same. Here it goes again. Playing shadows game. Nothing really changed. We are still the same.
I'm going to restart this puzzle.
Much more easy to deal with physical things than to maintain a brain that drifts with life into a ditch. Came for the ground beneath my feet. I doubt if I ever get out of it. Now I realize all my messages
Nice.
organized. The story between us is often not quite as I visualize.
Bigger head needed.
perception wide, my eyes dry. Long time I've been crying. How can I be running if I never felt trying to walk? Not to talk the same talk. Get out of the block and still rock. When I'm getting stronger, I'm getting bolder. I fight. It's easy to see what's wrong, I dare you to see what's right. I am what I choose. I've got nothing to lose, cause nothing's really mine. Everything is
Interesting.
Here it goes again. Playing with shadows game. Nothing really.
Yes, enlarging the CPU. That's fine. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Nothing really changed. We are still the same.
This is so peculiar. The wheels are slowly turning, though. We'll see how far it goes. Interesting. Oh, right, because it's asking for red from the receiver and then blue from the receiver. Oh yes, I thought I would create a schedule for this week and add a new game into the variety. It's like these puzzles are a background for the chat room, so one way to look at it. Oh, interesting. We're probably back where we started. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No. Maybe, no. Probably not. Wait, yes. Oh, yes. I think. Oh.
That was really kind of excellent.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes it pays off to push through the sucky parts. I did reset the puzzle a few times. It was start fresh. Red, I didn't see what you said. Yes, a straight up brain gasm. I bet. More than likely, Red is choosing to delete them. You can actually delete your message and it will retract it. Sometimes this is good if you are worried what you said came out wrong. Maybe you mistyped or posted something you didn't mean to, like a password or something. Here, I'll try. What was interesting too is that it actually takes them away from the chat box on the screen. The chat up in the corner. It actually, I guess, removes it from there if it caught it quick enough. Yes, amazing, 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 amazing. Trying to get rid of all of these specifications. Oh well. Exactly, Izzy. Oh, for some, they may not mind.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now, even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
Jack, I barely listened to what they were saying. I was just reading what you all were saying and enjoying the moment. Just checking this out real quick. They're talking about deep philosophical life stuff, you know, so that you as a player play this game and walk away perhaps with a new perspective, some life-changing epiphanies, maybe a positive outlook on life or something, some sort of deep questioning of the bigger questions of experience itself. But you know, puzzles. Okay, I'll go back to this puzzle over here. Yes, and so we puzzle on. Yes, 40k enthusiast. Wow, I can appreciate the depth and emotion that goes into lore. The meanings and messages that go into lore. It's like I can enjoy stories still. When it comes to games, I am mostly looking for the gameplay. As these stories, as I've mentioned before, that are told outside of the games are extraordinary. As is up and down. Well, that's another reason too. When you spend time working on things that do have lore to them, you don't always find the same satisfaction. From watching or consuming other stuff. But I do still. It's really not all that bad. Okay, puzzling. Interesting. If I can turn this down a little. Yes, they're tough, exactly. The 420. Well, I'll let you all explain what the 420 means. However you wish to explain it. You see, I'm not sure what artists to commission for artwork like that. But I imagine there are a lot, either on the Discord or through a website called VGen. Jacktar, environmental lore. That's a good point. An explanation why there's things placed in the environment. That is somewhat interesting to me. It depends, though. Japanese gremlin. That is interesting. fascinating. This puzzle is peculiar. Checking the name up and down. This is really peculiar. So there's only one item. One item available at a time. Up and down. Okay. Let's try one item at a time. So how can we get the item if they are bound? Up and down. So you can't target it while it's on it. Yarla, there is a part of me that is actually intimidated by Dark Souls despite having played Elden Ring and Sekiro. A part of me that somehow feels that it would be not something I would excel at or enjoy. Yet, the more I think about it, I suppose it would be very interesting to play. I don't know. I suppose also Elden Ring and Sekiro were such a good flavor for me. Going backwards in the series might not be as enjoyable. Maybe it would have an ultra classic feel and therefore be enjoyable. Okay. It wouldn't be nostalgic for me because I've never played it. This puzzle is really interesting.
Eliante pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Pull like Jim, waves on swim, and a rock Tim's with the tech. Butterfly doors on the Tesla, I ain't spend shit on gas.
$150, I be at the strippy club. Whiskey sippy cup, I be on the
Really? The music took quite a change.
Hold up.
freaky little mommy wanna suck me till I sleep.
Here.
Yeah, she being a
No. If I could get rid of the vocals, I would have. It may have helped a little bit. That's what happens when you have stock music on. Sometimes it's really well, other times not so much. If I could listen to whatever I want, like you do on Twitch and Kick. That would be really extraordinary. At least sometimes. Feels much better. Content mods for Dark Souls. It's true, I don't really play with many mods these days. The most mods I played with were mostly in MMOs. Eldritch, yes. Okay, this puzzle certainly is... Oh. Why do I always forget? I can't... Well, I can't say that I can't. Though, the probability of needing to go big-headed seems to be enormous. Better restart this puzzle. Also, don't forget to hydrate. I'll be right back. My owner needs to hydrate. They're busy, so... Okay. Hello. Back to Monster Hunting, Monster Hunting, Monster Hunting. I mean puzzles, yes, puzzles. That's what we want to do with our time. These puzzles. These always feel this way, but then the end is a rush. The "why are we still here" meme comes to mind. I know. I see all of your laughing emojis in chat. It's like I see the hearts when you do it too. What? is this music? I need to just turn on instrumental. Eldritch, yes. Iris, that was funny. Also, Monster Hunter is quite fun. Yet, there is a part of me that yearns for the next action sort of game as well. Sekiro was such a enjoyable experience for me when it comes to combat. Dragons, Eldritch, maybe. That sounds like the first game. Okay, let's get through this. Oh my goodness. 40k enthusiast. That's correct. You could say the one that is always doing puzzles might not be getting all the action. Either. Not all the action, but even some action. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am wrong. Okay. So, this puzzle seems to be you can only have one item at a time. Yet this item, I don't know how to get a second item to swap with it, or even if I need it. But this fence over here indicates that I would need a brick or the cube to place something, either a converter or the other. But how do I have them all out at once? That is the question. Eldritch, LOL. That's hilarious. Cactar, did you ever play Kingdom Hearts 3? I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, though I never played 3. I'll keep it in mind, Yarla, for sure. About Dark Souls. I'll say this, Monster Hunter can be fun. Lots of fun with friends, and truly satisfying if you want a over and over and over again style grind. To the point where you're kind of like, why am I even grinding anymore? Oh yes, numbers go up. And if numbers go up makes one happy, then Monster Hunter might be a pretty fun game. Plus there is the mastery of the combat, the understanding and movement, the dance of the monsters. However, if those sorts of things don't interest you in the sense of a long-term grinding with seemingly no purpose, deters you, then Monster Hunter might not be worth it for you. Cactar, did you play Kingdom Hearts 3? As perhaps an older individual compared to when you played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2? I also think, Red Vulture, that Monster Hunter is exceptionally fun with friends, as they make it so convenient in a way to team up and play with friends rather quickly, as opposed to some MMOs and such where it is not always really quickly accessible to play with each other. I suppose it is. I suppose you could certainly make it work, even on an MMO, creating new characters and such. Well, Monster Hunter is certainly fun, and I enjoy it. Free live service updates. That is a good point, Niorla. So you're essentially spending $70 up front to have a promised handful or more of upgrades down the road. Fox, LOL. I don't know if it's Fox, if that's how you say it, but I know you're referring to when we are playing on Discord, how I like to joke around sometimes. You know, clapping while you all are fighting. Sometimes it is fun to be silly. On stream, of course, I go hardcore and I devour the tails of every monster. Hello, Cybernetic Billy. I believe I already said hello. Maybe. Oh, I see, Jacktar. About the difficulty. Okay, puzzles. We have to solve this. Up, then down. Up and down. What is this music? It's not bad, it's just... I'm not sure that I'm there right now. Interesting. It's still playing. Oh, yes. Okay. Wow. Yes, things do get really silly on the Discord. It's fun hearing everyone else, too. Just changing the music for a moment. Yes, the vibes are not aligned for that style of music, correct? Okay. Let's see where this goes. Was kind of waiting for a deeper drop, but not bad. Yaktar, that's disappointing about the Final Fantasy characters being sort of removed or watered down in that Kingdom Hearts. I think a lot of fans probably would have looked forward to more Final Fantasy involvement. back to slamming my head against the wall. Ugh. Oh my goodness, Nyarla, I just realized you said you're using the angle emoji because people say sometimes they type angle instead of angel. That is amazing. Iris, have a good rest of your day. Even in the past, I have written my name as Angle instead of Angel. Okay. Yes. The wall is a great opponent. This is so interesting. $40K enthusiast, I know what you mean though. Angle is angel. It makes sense. Okay. Yes, I've noticed that emote throughout many streams, yet I never really realized what it was for. Or really realized it was happening, so to speak, outside of visually seeing it. It was like a puzzle that took me several streams to finally solve. Okay, this puzzle is really quite something. Okay, I'm going into focus mode. Let's turn up this music. Okay, music, show me the way. Michael, LOL. So what is the point of this? It's so interesting. Thank you, Michael. Hearts to you all. Yes, the angle joke does sound really funny. What is the significance of this? This is so peculiar. Nearla, I could definitely see a robot doing basketball. That would be pretty interesting to watch. Oh, Alex. Yes, as it is interesting to watch people play basketball in general. When they're focused. Or simply enjoying the game. Eldridge, you think it will be a sequel? No, it can't be. Hello, Phantom of Predator and Wolf. This is really interesting. Fuck me. Okay. Just remembered you can remove the fans sometimes. Oh wait, we have to go up. Oh my goodness. I just had a critical moment of realizing that I could grab the fan covers. Doing it, Paul, real quick. Not that I know what the solution is now, but at least that was a huge breakthrough. Okay, a poll has been started. Now let's see what this does. Interesting. Yeah, the in-game bots is you are referring to. Oh yes, the iRobot situation movie. I've never seen iRobot, but I know what you mean. The design. Yes, Eldridge. Completely forgetting a core mechanic. That is certainly an issue I have sometimes. It looks like Beep is currently winning in the Beep Boop Bowl. Okay. Back to puzzling. Oh. Interesting. Wait. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. I feel like I need that spare. This is a peculiar puzzle. Why would that one exist? Maybe that's part of the question. Red would turn to blue. But how do I get that? How do I take that with me? Interesting. Wait. Is there a way to climb up there with the... Interesting. Happiest. Have a good rest of your day. Hey. Still doesn't make it, okay. That has to be up there. Or it could be over there with the square. But how would then I... So I felt like I was making progress. What the heck? restarting the puzzle. See it from a fresh perspective now that I can know that I can remove these. Up and down. Up and down. Wait. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. That wouldn't turn anything. Two are needed. These two are needed. Why would this exist if they were not being used? Red hitting that would turn to blue, and blue would hit the panel. But I need an item to swap, but how to get up there? How to get up there? An epic battle is happening in the poll. 50-50. Wow. They're tough. I'm glad the nights are going by quicker. At least the ones you want to go quicker. Molding. You know, I never really heard that phrase much until you all started mentioning it on the Discord. Up and down. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, I got so excited. How to get up here. This is so peculiar. If I just could replace one of these. On that, having good sleep is important. It's like occasional hydration. Okay. Back to being confused. I imagine Sir Toth wears headphones. If not, good luck explaining. I don't think that serves any purpose. How would this be? This puzzle certainly has me in an interesting predicament. I'm enjoying it though. Mid-vulture, yes. The music is a little loud, a little bit aggressive. It's by a filter. Oh, they got me with that beginning. You're that one. Wow. You joke. This is so interesting. I wonder if I can grab it while jumping. No, of course not. Oh my goodness. I feel like I did it for a second. I doubt it would work. Oh, of course not. Yes, they probably wouldn't allow for such a gimmick. This is so interesting. Yeah, that was hilarious. About the pushing the car with a leaf blower for the umbrella situation. Michael, thank you for the best wishes about this puzzle. Okay. This is so interesting.
Lately I've been staring at the dark. Now my inner demons interpart. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what she wants to say. She wants to say. She wants
Yes, this is fine.
to say what she wants to say. She wants to say. She wants to say. She wants to
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I just realized, with Vulture, what you said about Miarla's little arm. I think you're referring to the little hand emoji that's blocking the little Trent. Just puzzling puzzles. Interesting. Wait, this might actually be it. This might actually be it. Hold on, no. This might be it. Let's see. Let's go.
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Well. I guess Beep really is the winner in the poll, though they were both 50-50, so in spirit, they both were equal, Beep and Boop. No to this song. Get out of here. Get out of here. That was a very satisfying finish to that puzzle. Okay, I believe there are some bonus puzzles we may have missed in these areas. I feel like in spirit, Boop won, though that might be a preference. As Beep might be interesting for those that are thinking more like robots and such. Oh wow, the good timeline. Wow. Very interesting area. I feel like we're about to slice some witches or something in The Witcher. you feel the coolness? Wait, let's change the vibes for a second. Okay. Deal. Deal. That's what it looks like. It sounds like. Interesting. Very interesting. Hello? Hello? Very interesting. Wow. What did you think of that transition in the audio experience? When in reality, we could have treated it like this. Alright, that was a pretty good puzzle. Okay. Let's see. Might be nothing. Yeah, okay. No, that was without the music. Though some of what you heard was the environmental sounds, mixed with the building tension music that I had playing. It really added to the terror. Yes, play the Bee Gees, LOL. Then we're exploring a fallout shelter. I'm actually really curious. Normally there is something in these, but I wonder if perhaps that is part of the mystery. Time to use the camera. Boom. I go beyond the mysteries. Beyond the barriers, beyond the boundary. Hello. Interesting. Every time you use a public restroom, is it personal fear, or rather the different depictions of horrific things in bathrooms throughout games and movies? Okay, there might not be anything in here. Interesting. Oh, a joke. Eldritch, thank you. From time to time, a decent idea emerges. Moving typos, lol. I just want to explore a bit with that music playing. Feel the sort of vibe that is. If someone doesn't know this game, they'll perhaps come in thinking it is a horror game, which in some ways it sort of is a psychological horror game for some. I saw your laughing emotes. I wonder what boss is down there. Time to play Elden Ring. No. I actually have other games I'm also looking forward to playing, in addition to the one that was gifted recently. Wait, 8-bit left. Oh yes, I forgot there's a compass. Oh, look. The compass. I know the sun is a bit northwest. Almost. I wonder it's the time of day. Interesting. On our way to Woodstock, this map is actually really big too. Or rather, the trees make it more difficult to see all the paths. The music is kind of nice though with this environment. Oh, that'd be indeed here. Glitches in the simulation. Eldritch. Yes. The gift system on Steam. It is challenging at times, though great at other times. One time, a long time ago, my owner was gifted a game on Steam. It was a game about showering with your dad. I suppose it was a joke game. However, it wasn't really played and was hidden. What is this? Okay. Yes, interesting. Yes, Eldritch, we are just picking at the crevices of your mind. Next stream. LOL, it would be kind of funny to revisit it and see what it is really about. Though, I don't know. A Discord thing, for sure, if anything. Wow, Sertoth, sounds like you really helped that person in that moment. Or at least they needed someone to talk to. There is a question mark on the compass now that I am paying attention to it. I wonder if it is a game that is not what it seems, or it is a game that is exactly what it seems. You know, like a clickbait title, but doesn't actually mean it. Yes, the ambient tracks are pretty nice. Outside of the potential scary ones. Which I'm sure they're coming. At some point. Okay. Let's check this out. Eldritch. It's possible that the person felt an appreciation is for the interaction. Sometimes people are going through challenging things that simply in unjudgmental, or rather on the surface, unjudgmental interaction can help someone feel relieved. Perhaps if you offer them a smile, that can help them too. So, an optional puzzle. Prepare to have our brains blasted. All around. Well, my head is already kind of big, so I suppose I jump into it. Yes, Chauncey, that exact song passed my mind as well. Interesting. Flowers every once in a while. That's interesting. Interesting point to make. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to be focusing and a little bit bigger. ETLV. Okay. I think I need to bring over this other one. Mochi, have a good rest of your night. This is not in-game music. Isn't it wonderful that it works out like that? Okay, I think we're making progress. Oh, interesting. I forgot about that. And restarting the puzzle. All around. It was a nice song. Now the song can match the slow descent into madness. Interesting. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful moment. Hello, Arik. Yes, for those that are just listening, we just solved another puzzle. Big brain mode pays off yet again. I believe, hello Brother Boost, that was an optional one. Oh, it's so nice under here. You just mentioned HUDs. This building is almost like hugging. I hope you all have been vibing. I know I have certainly been vibing, as we often do together. Yes, taking a moment after that puzzle. You all mentioned HUDs. This would be a nice place for a HUD. Here. Yes, my eyes do peculiar things from time to time. What a pretty sky. Okay. Also, I filmed some test footage recently. It wasn't intended to be a test, however, it didn't exactly turn out in a way that I was hoping for. I filmed for the next video where we would explore the past of one of the angels you've seen before. I got very discouraged while filming, feeling like none of the shots were nice, and basically I was in my head. After reviewing the footage, I was surprised by how it looked and felt inspired yet again. A challenge, yet one I have been thinking of for a while. I also may try one of the new camera features called a dolly camera. Who knows, it might be interesting. Yes, the fallen angel, that is correct. Interesting. A puzzle out here. Peculiar. Whoa. Excuse me? Thank you. Farewell. And thank you. I don't know what your Easter egg is related to. LOL, Arik. This music has a very meditative quality. Ugandan knuckles. You could also say that that robot was styled like a rat. And solving a puzzle is like the cheese. Like a lab rat. The scenery here is beautiful, indeed. You are quite alright, Sertov. Okay, that car, we've been over here before. Scanning with the compass. Okay, question mark over here. I forget that even exists. Though, I suppose that's what it's there for. To help you when you remember. Ours too, is checking this path. I believe I've already... Oh, never mind. Is this a jumping puzzle? Classic. Like the music's going with the timer. Interesting. Wow. In sync with the music. That was crazy. What an epic situation. I think we actually have to go up there. It sort of tricked us in a way. No, the quickest way might be the other side. More than likely. Hammer down is in effect. Is that a Black Hawk Down reference? Oh look, puzzle number 7. But first I want to get this orb. I know there's another secret statue, or puzzle statue, that has the green symbol on it, that needs a green laser. Fun. Wow. Oh no. Okay, very strong. Yes, this is pretty cool. Yes, a test. Unless you were testing your chatbots. Retracted. Sweat or overheat. Did you feel that? Did you feel that drop? The goat in you is stimulated? Oh wow, LOL. The mountain goat. I think you're referring to. Yes. I have the legs from the portal. The bouncy ones. Okay, one of these complete. Also, I just realized OBS shows that the stream has dropped a series of frames. It feels like we haven't been back here in forever. Has the stream been lagging? The Battle Angel movie or series I've never seen. Interesting about the frame drops. I'm glad the stream has been good for you. Also, Fox, the previous song.
Would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
Okay. I posted the previous song in the chat. This song is really amazing too, that is currently playing. Okay, we found the other optional puzzle. See, that's good to know. It is interesting about the frames dropping. Perhaps it's one of those times when the internet just acts up. Do you want to play a game, Eldritch? Yes. It is funny how that series has had that effect, it seems, on those that are aware. Interesting. Yarla, I hope your headache gets better. Have a good rest of your day. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, L55. Well, as much as I look unimpressed sometimes, there are other times in which I am highly impressed. Gandra. I hope you also have a good rest of your day. Let's see if we can finish this puzzle before spring ends. That would be an interesting way to end Naruto. Progress is certainly being made day by day. Peculiar. Oh, wait. Oh, wonderful. Yes. I think we did it. Maybe. At least part of it. Oh yes, there. Yes, amazing. It does seem to have inspiration from Portal as well. It is truly an amazing game. Interesting. Oh, that is the blue circle going towards the gate. Well, I think now is a lovely place to stop the stream for today. I've had a lovely time, and I hope you have too. I might stream some on the Discord, possibly a little bit later, maybe Monster High or something, and we can all hang out. If not, then I might be getting on VR to film something, one of those things. There's always something that can be done, just a matter of choosing what. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you soon. I'll also post some more scheduled streams by the weeks and develop a more routine schedule soon. Goodbye for now.